Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back. This is your Light and Darkness, and I am back again with new insights, new updates, and new messages for all of you. So today's update and today's reading is specially meant for those individuals who either are waiting for their counterparts to come back, who are waiting for their union, or are just waiting to see when their karmic connections are going to end so that they can come back in their life. Okay, there are a lot of things you need to pay attention to here first and foremost before you can see any change or progress or any movement happening within this connection of yours, because many of you are dealing with a lot of negativity or karmic situations at present. Okay, so first and foremost, what you need to pay attention to and what you need to take care of on your end is checking your expectations and what you are doing every single day, where you're investing your thoughts, energy, and efforts. Are you worrying about the outcome? Are you sitting at one place and just waiting, doing nothing in your personal life? You are not doing anything constructive or productive. If that's what you're doing, then frankly and bit bluntly, I'd have to say you cannot expect any change in this connection. Okay. First and foremost, you need to be very, very strong-minded and courageous at present if you see that your counterpart is not acting right, if they are in another relationship, or if they are listening to other people, or if they are just, under a spell of illusion and negativity or some other kind of darkness. First and foremost, you need to take care of how you react, what you're thinking every single day, how you're letting your fears and insecurities or this pain that you're feeling affect you and your day-to-day life. That's the first thing you need to pay attention to. Second thing is that your worrying is not going to change the outcome. Okay, your union is there. It's on the cards for you. It's in your destiny. It will fall on your lap one way or the other, but it will not come. You won't see it coming until and unless you devote yourself to a higher purpose, until and unless you're working on manifesting and creating abundance in your life and share it with others who might be a little less fortunate than you are at present on your own individually. Okay, if you are one of those people who are working on themselves, who have religiously and lovingly devoted themselves to their purpose, then there's nothing for you to worry about, because one day you will see the fruits of your labor, but on one condition. You shouldn't be looking for those results. They're going to come on their own when they're meant to be. Just plant seeds, sow seeds which are going to flourish, prosper, and bring you the abundance you want and desire. And that you can do is by serving and fulfilling your purpose, by working on yourself, on your individuality, by working on manifesting abundance and sharing it with others, by healing yourself, by removing these inner blocks that you've got, and by coming into balance. Okay, if you continue to look at them, if you continue to stay in this energy where you are just afraid, scared, and heartbroken, you're not doing anything, then my friend, I cannot give you any relief. My words may not comfort you because you'll just remain in that energy. If you want to change your situation, if you want to see some sort of change, You need to change the way you're looking at things. You need to change the way you're acting and behaving every single day. There's nothing you can do to stop them from acting out of their character if they are doing that at present. All you can do here is focus on yourself, on your purpose, surrender everything under the feet of Creator and show some real strength that you have within yourself. Do not let your fears, your doubts or apprehensions get the best out of you or get the best away from you, because that's not who you really are. You are not your fears, you're not your apprehensions, you're not your doubts. Yes, it might be hurting you. Yes, it might be really heartbreaking. Yes, the waiting period might be too long for you, but there's a reason behind it, because you are supposed to rise up. You are supposed to build an empire on your own so that you can leave a legacy behind for others. Not following and fulfilling your purpose will not bring you any results within this connection, that's for sure. Many people do not understand this. They keep on waiting. They keep on looking for some sign. They keep on looking when their counterpart is going to contact them. Well, I see that your counterpart is as well at present not sure if they should reach out or not. Though they want to make sure that things change, but they are so fearful, they are so scared, and they are so doubtful about your reaction and your words. They might not do it. They are just stalking you at present. They are just being in this negative energy they shouldn't be in, but they are, because of their fears, because they are not able to believe in anything positive happening. And that is based on what had happened in the past. They're scared of creating conflict with you. They want to mend things. They want to, but their fear, their doubts, and might be other reasons are there. Other people are there who are not being supportive at present. So if this is your situation, if you do not see any action coming from them, or you feel like maybe it'll never happen, then my friend, focus on something much more productive. Focus on making a difference in the world in whatever shape or form you can. You've got to start with whatever you have on your plate right now or in front of you. You need to devote yourself to your purpose, or do not expect any change in this connection. That's for sure. There's balance that needs to come, and the more you or your counterpart remain in this negative energy or in this negative state of mind, you cannot expect your union. Union will happen when both of you are balanced, when you've learned your lessons, when they are humble enough to come back and apologize, when both of you are on this same page. You understand each other, you understand what happened in the past, and you're willing to let go of what doesn't serve you. Okay, with that being said, I am not saying that you need to compromise with your worth and value. I'm not saying that you need to accept them with their defects and their wrongdoings. Not at all. I am saying that union is possible and is going to happen when your counterpart has learned his or her lessons. You have learned your lessons, and when both of you are in complete balanced state. Otherwise, there would be more delays. You'll have to experience more heartbreak and just this stalking going on, where you are stalking them about what they're doing and they are stalking you about what you're doing. If they are married, if they are in another relationship, if their family is the issue, if they themselves are just being hostile, they're not willing to change, what you think you're stalking, you're fearing, you're doubting, or being in pain, crying, sobbing and sulking would do, what difference is it going to make? Nothing at all. So kindly change your focus, kindly change the way you're living right now, change the way you're living your life right now, and devote yourself to some higher purpose, something that is constructive, something that brings abundance and fortune, something that you can use to help others. That way all will work out. That way someday your counterpart is going to learn that yes, they made a mistake and there was a better way of living and being. But for that reason, first of all, you need to surrender this connection. You need to stop worrying. You need to stop being afraid of what might go wrong, because if things are already going wrong, what will you do? What can you do to stop that from happening? Except just doing something constructive and productive in your own life on your own. That is what you need to focus on, nothing more than that. When it would be the right timing for both of you, your union will happen. Because I see your counterpart's life isn't going to work out for them if they do not change. It doesn't really matter if they are married, if they are in another relationship, if it's their family. I see they'll experience nothing but heartbreak in those situations. The more they hold on to these connections, or the more they allow other people to bring in negativity or doubts or fears into their mind, the more they'll go down in the dumps. So they'll have no other choice but to rise up. However, it'll happen without your interference and most likely in your absence, when you'll be completely devoted to your purpose, when you won't even be looking at them, but they would be looking at you for answers and solutions. They'll be led by your example. Please understand all of this. If you see them doing things which are really heartbreaking, if you see them very, very clearly that they know that this is a connection they share with you, but still they are not acting right, they are still being all deceptive, all hostile, all malicious and malevolent, or whatever they're doing, out of negativity or out of this mindset that they're holding on to, or that's something which is getting boosted by other people, you really need to let go and focus on something much more productive while still being patient. You can hold space for them if they are humble enough to treat you right, but if they are not, if they are on purpose doing things because they think that you'll always be there and they can knock on your door anytime they please make sure that you maintain some boundaries. Please make sure that you do not accept such abusive, toxic behavior from anyone. Yet, remain distant, hold space, and work on yourself, on your purpose. That's it. One day, their family might just realize that they did you wrong. They assumed nonsense about you and they really blocked a divine connection, which of course is going to bring in karmic consequences for all involved. We're not denying that. We're not saying that they'll be left out. No. Anyone who's hurting you, anyone who's doing wrong here, anyone who's causing disruption or separation here in between two divine soul counterparts, any such person would have to pay, including your counterpart, if they are not acting right. But there are things you need to pay attention to as well. Okay, you should not just sit at one place and cry about everything. That won't change anything, my dear. Surrender. Accept the lesson. Focus on learning the lesson that maybe right now it's not supposed to be, or it's not the right timing for you to be together because they are just not there yet. How can you be in a harmonious connection, in harmonious relationship or union with someone who's either sleeping around, who either has horrible habits they are accustomed to or holding on to, who is either listening to other people just because they have blood relationships, just because they are friends, not caring about right or wrong, positive or negative. Without change, without progression, without ascension, how can you expect union? So for that reason, you need to give space to them as well as to yourself and focus on what you can do the best. That's it. I am seeing that they are stalking you right now and they are very fearful. They're afraid of getting their heart broken once again. They're working, but they slip down. So in this situation, the best you can do is surrender, show courage, focus on something much more constructive, and use whatever you have to build an empire of your own so that whoever comes to you for help wouldn't have to go empty-handed. Okay, this is the key here to bring back your connection into your life in whatever shape or form God thinks would be best for you. Keep your expectations in check, and if things are not looking good right now, just know that God has a plan for you, and in divine right timing you'll get what you deserve. Okay, that's all. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me and this brought you the clarity you were seeking and were hoping to get. If so, you let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, do not hesitate to follow through with the link given in the description box below if your heart says so. Also, if you are interested in taking a personal reading or guidance over your personal situation, do contact me or consult with me through way of my given email address provided in the description box below. That's all. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.